Fun Show, and tonight we are live from a very chilly Reading! Now, very shortly, Matt and our brilliant team Rickshaw will be arriving. It's day 7 of the challenge, and to date they have cycled 372.52 miles, incredibly. Now, tomorrow, of course, is the last day, so hopefully in about 24 hours they will be crossing the finishing line. Brilliant stuff. Now, even though poor Lauren has to cycle the last leg of the journey into Reading this evening, Pudsey, on the other hand, arrived in style. Yes, he did. Have a look at this. Now, he came down the river on a boat earlier and was greeted by the Reading Sea Cadets, which was very nice. It was very nice. And, of course, we're very pleased to have Pudsey here. But I've got a sneaky feeling Pudsey's only turned up to get a kiss from our lovely guest tonight. Is that right, Pudsey? Yes, thought so. See? So, shall we welcome her? It's the very beautiful Catherine Jenkins. Come on in, Kat. Hello. Well, lovely to see you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Now, before we start, will you blow him a kiss? It's the only reason he's come. Oh, there we are. He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Now, earlier in the week, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, the rickshaw actually went past your hometown, Neath.
I know, my mum told me.
Did she see it?
I don't think she actually saw it, but she was aware that it was coming through. And
she should have come out and put some money in the bucket. But anyway, I mean, they're inspirational, aren't they, though? These 6 teenagers, well, 8 teenagers, including the 2 reserves.
They're absolutely amazing. Like, I've been watching and been so inspired by them, you know, pushing themselves in such an incredible way, with everything they've already been through already, but, you know, having to have, you know, all this sort of physio on top of all of this as well. It's just, it's amazing. I've been watching and with a tear in my eye.
It's a huge physical challenge.
Yeah, huge.
You know, we know what Team Rickshaw are doing, but there are thousands of you all across the country doing your bit as well for children in need. Whether it be sitting in a bath of beans, as they do, or a cake stall maybe, lots of different stuff. But we've got one very special girl here tonight called Philomena. Now, what strikes you about this girl is her beautiful flowing locks. But tonight, she is going to shave them all off, all in aid of children in need. Now, are you sure, Philomena? Definitely? Yeah. Definitely, okay. Our street barber, Michael Douglas, is going to do the deed. So, Michael, go for it. The first step, please.
First step.
Here we go. I can't even watch.
First step is with some scissors. Just kind of cut across here. God, it's thicker than you think, this lock.
Oh, what is such a shame. She's got thick hair. Oh.
It'll grow back. Don't worry about it. There you go, Philomena.
Wow.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
How do you feel, Philomena?
I feel alright. I still feel fine. I feel happy.
You're alright. You look lovely with a bob, if there's any consolation.
Thanks.
Anyway, we'll see the finished result a little bit later, but first of all, here's how day 7 went for our lovely Team Rickshaw. Day 7 of the Rickshaw Challenge saw the riders leave Salisbury in the hope of travelling 51 miles to Reading. Jamila taking the early morning shift.
Everybody is really excited that, you know, London is well within sight, but the thing is, you don't want to take your eye off the ball here because this is where things can all go wrong.
But only an hour in and we were in trouble. A week's worth of cycling had weakened the legs and Jamila needed help.
This is almost bordering on cruelty, but this is quite a good technique for Jamila this. Come on, come on, come on. Jamila, will you do me a favour? Will you read that sign?
London. Was it 3 miles? Did it say?
No,
M3.
Unfortunately, it's the M3.
Oh.
Yeah. London, it's within reach. Patience of those that are sitting behind us. How long have you been in that traffic jam? 45 minutes though. And at the end of it, she gave a donation. Lovely. Thank you very much. Oh, hang on a minute. Here we go. Got another one here.
As the day unfolded, we pressed on to get more donations en route.
Oh, thank you.
And were given a warm welcome to each town we passed.
Attention! And that lovely sound.
It's the sound we want. After a day of rest, a determined Kieran was back on the rickshaw.
You look a lot brighter this morning anyway, Kieran.
I'm feeling a lot better, yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
And it was soon clear that we were all very happy to see him return to the saddle.
It was really supposed to go on to complete what you're trying to achieve. It's really good today.
Oh, it's tremendous. Sure.
Yeah,
Your martial opinion.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
God, how do you keep the tears in?
Give me some more energy now to continue.
It's always really difficult in my mind to know how hard to push it, because obviously fatigue is setting in, and all of our riders have their own physical ability, and to see their kind of grit and determination, and to see them apply that to the pedals and to just this distance, it is incredibly inspiring, and I'm just delighted with how well they've all got on with each other. For example, Lauren, she has just really surprised me. And you think to yourself, well, why shouldn't she be able to get on a bike and turn her legs and apply all of that determination that she has in her everyday life to this? I think for Jack, this whole thing has just kind of reaffirmed his determination, He's learnt that formula of him putting in an enormous amount of effort and it being incredibly worthwhile. Every day I can't wait for Kieran. I am incredibly surprised by what he has done physically. When he had his day off, he couldn't wait to come up to me and tell me how sorry he was, that he felt like he hadn't done his thing that day. And you watch him, and he's kind of... I think it's harder when you've got his dad alongside, because you can only kind of make comparisons as a father and think how proud he must be. And you think, for him, how much harder this is. His coordination, his tiredness, and yet he's battling against that. He's like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to get on, I'm just going to do it. And he never says, oh, can I get off? All he ever says is, can I do more miles?
Love him, Matt. It's been really hard for him as well because he spends so much time with these youngsters, but we were glad to get Kieran back today. Now, I'm joined by Donna Lawrence. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Now, you've been with us on the road for the whole thing, really.
Yes,
but, how has the experience been from your perspective, Donna?
It's been great. I've been able to witness firsthand how the teams all gelled together and got to know one another, and just the friendship grew over the last week, so it's been fantastic.
And Lauren, obviously, has she exceeded all your expectations? You probably knew that she'd be able to do some of it, but she's done incredibly well, hasn't she?
Oh, greatly. In the first instance, we were expecting maybe a couple of miles she would manage out of the whole week. And to do 2.5 on the first day, and then I think she's done 13.5 on Saturday, and she's done about 8, 9 most days thereafter. It's just been absolutely mind-blowing.
Yes, and she's loving any minute.
Yeah.
Now, how will you feel when you see her riding into Reading this evening?
Oh, I'm holding back the tears, I think I'll have to.
Don't worry, I've got a few tissues in my pocket, it's fine. Well, you won't have to wait much longer because Matt and Lauren are due round that corner any minute. Here they come.
Brakes on. Good. That's on quick, yeah. It's all right there, Joe. It's all right. That's it.
Come on, Lauren.
Ready? Are you unclipped?
Yep.
Let's go your side.
There
Ready?
she
1,
is.
2, 3.
And off she
Up
comes.
we go.
Brilliant.
And there you have it. Perfectly done. Beautiful dismount.
Are you okay?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Excellent. So you know what? You know the hospital where you were treated?
Uh-huh.
Well, in that very ward, they've got a television showing the one show tonight.
No
They
way.
do. So do you have a message for all those people on the ward watching? Would you like to say a big hello to them?
sorry.
Yeah.
Just hi, Ward 7. I hope everybody's doing all right, and please keep
Donating.
please keep donating.
Yes. 70705. Text the word team.
Yeah,
And maybe get well soon to them.
yeah, and get well soon, everyone.
Excellent. Very good. And Matt, how's the feeling in Camp Team Rickshaw?
Well, I mean, there's a few sore legs, Jamila, yes. I mean, you did a mammoth job up some big hills this morning, but Lauren brought the team home beautifully.
Yeah, Lauren's done an amazing job. She's just powered on through the whole time we've been on the bike. It's just amazing.
Can you believe then? I mean, we started this thing last Friday. It's now, well, it's almost, well, it's the last night.
It's the last night.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit of mixed emotions. I mean, tomorrow night and last night, I mean, we've worked so hard throughout the week, but, I mean, it's going to be a shame to not see everyone again.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen up, right, because obviously it's the last day, we certainly don't want to be late, so we've got 2 alarm clocks, okay, for the first possible 2. So, James, you are one of them, and you, there you go, Jack, are the other, right? You're always competitive, but the question is, who will be starting? We're going to have a game of paper, scissors, stone. Come on. You've been doing this all day. This is for the first rider, tomorrow. There you go!
Right, here we go then. Let's get it done.
Here we go. And the thing is as well, poor Darren has had his bell confiscated because everybody thought he was making too much noise. So there you are, Darren. People are going to love that, aren't they? Yeah! Brilliant. Okay, now listen, to show your support, you don't have to get on a bike at all. All you have to do is follow these simple instructions. Can you still talk, Darren?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, let's tell everybody how they can give us their money.
Yes. Now, if you would like to donate £5, all you have to do is text the word TEAM to 70705.
Those messages will cost you
£5.
plus your standard network charge, but the whole £5 goes direct to...
Children in need. But remember, you must ask the bill payer's permission.
For full terms and conditions, go to bbc.co.uk/...
Buddy!
Oh. There we are.
He absolutely loves that bell, doesn't he?
Oh, I tell you.
It's all we've heard all day.
Do you know, he actually, with the bell, when I first got him the bell, he actually put it on his white cane. And he was wondering, just ringing it the whole time. It was just brilliant.
Yeah,
So,
easy
anyway.
late, doesn't it, at home? And
No,
we get
exactly.
total later on.
We will.
Total 2 days.
Now, yes, Catherine, you are very much getting into the spirit of Christmas, aren't you, with your new album, This is Christmas.
This Christmas, which I've actually been making since June. So it's kind of like Christmas all year for me so far.
Brilliant. But I was reading your Twitter feed, you know, and he was saying, I'm in Malta recording my Christmas album. So, you know, did he make the studio look Christmassy?
Yeah, well, I have to because, you know, it was like intense heat. When you're a classical singer, you don't like to sing until later on in the day, so wait for my voice to warm up. So I do a bit of sunbathing in the morning, and then go.
What advice does Catherine Jenkins have?
Just rest the voice, do
Yeah,
something.
rest the voice, do some sunbathing, and then go into Santa's grotto. And I had full Christmas tree, fairy lights, candles, you know, tinsel, the whole lot, because how else was I going to get in the spirit in June?
Oh, love. Did you have a glass of sherry before you started?
I didn't, because I don't drink before
Oh.
I sing.
Well, you can never tell that you were in Malta because here you are looking and sounding as if you're in the North Pole.